So as program director, you select which applicants get invited for an interview.
Yeah, so that's certainly one of the many things is that at least in our program, it's not the same in every program, but in our program, traditionally the program director would review all the applications and then pick the interviewees, and then of course the committee would then pick or create the rank list for but the program director would siphon off and sort out who to interview.
Everyone always wonders, are there secret cutoffs in terms of step one or GPA? What are some of the qualities when you were program director you looked for?
We didn't really, we didn't really have any strict criteria. Obviously, I mean, it's the whole package, So you might have someone whose board scores weren't that great, but their grades are really good, and they've done a lot of research, or their grades weren't as good, but their board scores are really good. So if your board scores weren't great and your grades weren't great, not a good sign. But I think, and then certainly the letters too, I think, and personal people telling you these are great people, that kind of thing. All of those things came into play. And, it used to be a lot easier. I mean, I think the year, 1 or 2 years before I became program director, we had, I think, like 120 applicants for 3 spots. And that was the lowest in the history of this program. And now we have 550 for 4 spots. So the job's a lot worse now. And when I was program director, it started gradually going up until after 15 years of it, we were up in the low 400s, and it's continued to rise since then. But now, of course, there's a lot more applications. And I think, and it's also, I mean, now, of course, what do you do when you look at these applications? You go online, and there's the files. Oh, they're all the files. It's all organized. It's so nice. Back then, it was all paper. I mean, we would get like boxes of applications. No, there was no spreadsheet with, board scores all in a row or that kind of thing. So you had to look at everything pretty much. And boy, did it take time. Now it's definitely easier. You can sort by columns on the Excel database of board scores and look at your top 100 board scores if you want. Frankly, I don't know. I know that I don't think any of these really changed a lot in terms of the criteria. It's gotten, I think, the scores all seem higher and everybody seems better than they used to be. I hate to have to apply to ophthalmology myself now. I think it's a combination. I don't think it's really any one thing. There is some pressure because, you get, certainly programs are evaluated by their pass rate on the boards. So that's a program evaluation thing. What % of your residents pass the boards their first time? Well, people who are good test takers tend to pass their boards their first time, and people who are good test takers tend to do good on the boards. So taking someone who doesn't do well on the boards, you're like, are we taking someone who's going to hurt our metrics of how good our program, you know what I mean? So there's just definitely some part of that. Now,